When Tabitha Hackney took over as the store manager at a Starbucks in Springfield, Illinois, the store was in complete disarray. The previous manager had just resigned unexpectedly, and the store's employees were unsure of the future. However, after a couple short months of her tenure as the new store manager, Tabitha had used her leadership abilities to turn the store into a successfully operating business. In order to achieve this, Tabitha enacted a largely democratic style of leadership. Hello, my name is John Nuss. My goal in this presentation is to showcase the methods and the style of leadership that Tabitha has used to make herself into such an effective leader. By utilizing the democratic style of leadership, Tabitha has been able to tackle tough situations while also prioritizing exactly what her store needs in order to succeed, with the help of her followers. I asked Tabitha if there was a time in her life where she had to make a difficult choice that negatively impacted one of her followers. I learned that while working as a manager at Starbucks, Tabitha was confronted with a situation where an employee had secretly videotaped another employee in an effort to reveal what she believed to be unethical behavior. Unfortunately, videotaping someone without their permission is against Starbucks policy, so Tabitha was forced into an uncomfortable situation where she had to choose who to discipline and what the discipline should be. She chose to reprimand the employee who had secretly videotaped her coworker, which angered this employee who felt like her complaints regarding the unethical behavior had been ignored. While this was a tough choice for Tabitha, she knew she had to discipline this employee for admitting to breaking company policy, and although her relationship with this employee was never the same afterward, Tabitha knew it would have had a negative impact on her ability to lead the rest of the store if she had done nothing. In this case, Tabitha took into account the well-being of the entire store while making her decision in a democratic way, which she says turned out to be the right decision in the long run. After I asked Tabitha about this unfortunate incident, I went on to ask her how she defines success from a leadership perspective. She stated that when she thinks about what it takes to be successful as a leader, she envisions her followers having the utmost respect for her professionalism, and she also envisions them being comfortable enough to come to her with whatever issue or occurrence they feel the need to discuss with her. She wants those who work with her to feel that she has always set them up for success, and that she is ensured that the store will run smoothly at all times. She wants everyone to feel that they can execute their job to the best of their abilities, and in Tabitha's opinion, this is only possible if she utilizes democratic leadership to ensure that she is as effective as possible from a leadership perspective. I then went on to ask Tabitha if there was ever a time when she felt as if she had failed as a leader. Anything about her leadership approach after this incident. I learned that early on in Tabitha's managerial career with Starbucks, she managed a Starbucks store in Las Vegas. Tabitha had prior managing experience from her time with Victoria's Secret, and she had developed a laissez-faire approach to leadership while working there. While this may have been suitable for her former job and for the people she used to work with, Tabitha realized early on at Starbucks that this approach was failing in her new environment. Her store was extremely busy and it employed many more workers than she had ever been used to. And these workers felt like they needed a consistent leadership presence and a voice to guide them during the hectic times at the store. While Tabitha was used to standing back and letting her employees have their freedom, she learned that she would have to change her approach in order to lead effectively at the Starbucks store. She decided to adopt a democratic approach to leadership at this time, which enabled her followers to work alongside her as she led the store. According to Tabitha, this change in approach proved to be extremely helpful in getting her store back on track. Democratic style of leadership at the beginning of her time with Starbucks, Tabitha was able to achieve peak effectiveness in leading her followers. Through any given situation that she has encountered, Tabitha believes that the democratic style has worked extremely well, and that any other style would not be nearly as beneficial to the efficiency of her store. She believes that a true democratic leader can turn almost any bad situation around into a good one, and that utilizing this democratic style of leadership is crucial to the success of any leader.